How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Geiger Smart 4 electronic game. It's a 3D Connect 4 board game. Other than playing against another player, you can also play against the computer on this, all built into this one machine. It's a red dot winner in 2023 for good design. It's only a few thousand win each year. Every single time I've tried a red dot product, it's very, very well designed, it's well made, and it's generally a pleasure to use. I asked the manufacturer, how is there AI in such a small product? At the price of a toy, you get the computer to play against, and it's pretty darn challenging. The internal artificial intelligence works on an algorithm called the min-max. Assuming for any given scenario, you can assign a number on how well you're playing. The computer then looks at any single possible move that they can actually make at the time. That means, of course, there's 25 moves over here. They can put it at any one spot. And then they can try to calculate what is the response that the opponent is going to make that will minimize how much gains you get. This is assuming an intelligent opponent, of course, that doesn't make a mistake. So the maximum of all these minimum outcomes is what the computer is going to decide to move on. Thereby, you call it a min-max algorithm. There are 3 levels of AI difficulty, and the 4th button is to play against another player. My guess with the difficulty might be how many level deeps they think ahead on. So possibly the first level is that they only think 1 level deep. To beat it, you can possibly think just 2 level deep, meaning that at level 2, it's going to look at all possible combinations. Then it's going to look at what the opponent is going to do. And then from that, it's going to do this whole algorithm again and test every single possible move. Therefore, this is called 2 level deep. So my guess here, in order to beat the 3rd level, you have to think 4 level deep, which is something I probably can't even do. I tried playing on level 1 like a couple of times and I couldn't beat this thing. For now, let me just unbox this and show you guys the product and also run you through one of the games. The board game is quite big, it's as big as my head. There's a transparency app to make sure this is a genuine product. It's a STEM game, there's spatial reasoning, strategic thinking, intelligent bot, AI referee for your 2 players. The back for your reference. Your instruction manual, the game board. It requires 2 AA batteries only, not included. Rubber feet on all 4 corners. To easily remove the game pieces, remove 2 of them, lift out the entire set of black game pieces, and then you can play with this box sitting next to the game board. Just empty space underneath all that. Press and hold to turn it on. These 5 positions are color RGB LEDs. Select the game, so let's pick AI level 1 first. This indicates that it's your turn to go. So let's go first. Now it's a second player or the AI opponent. Blue arrow here, meaning you need to put a black piece on the blue circle. After that, it's your turn. So let's go here. It's their turn for yellow. It's my turn. Let's say I make a mistake and not put it on green. It says it's wrong. How about here? Nope. It knows you're not putting it in the right spot, so let's go over here. Now it's correct. I can try to put it right here, and so on and so forth. I wasn't paying much attention, and it just won. Even if I block this guy here, he's gonna be able to win here. It doesn't say it won yet. It wants you to put the piece right here. Let's say I go over here. It's wrong. Let's put it in the correct spot. Okay, I lost. So they won, and then this flashes rainbow color. So we're done. Remove all the pieces. Now we can select a new game. Let's select 2 player. And it's the same thing. Player 1, and then now it's player 2, except for player 2 this time, it's not AI, so it doesn't indicate where to put the piece. So player 2 can just go anywhere they want. I can go now. Player 2 can go now, and so on and so forth. This is 3D Connect 4. You can do 4 pieces like this, 4 pieces like this, 4 pieces diagonal, any which way on the first layer. You can do 4 diagonal upwards, 4 diagonal downwards, 4 diagonal downwards diagonal, 4 diagonal on the 2nd plane, 3rd plane, 4th plane. You can even win with 1 vertical stack just like that. I just played a pretty difficult game on level 1. Yeah, I wasn't thinking too far ahead, but use a lot of pieces here. I remember seeing the AI chess board games. Those are really, really expensive. So considering in 2023, you can get something that can play against you in a toy, this is awesome. I always like to look at what's inside. If you remove the feet, Put it right next to it lightly. Don't touch the bottom, and hopefully it'll maintain its stickiness enough for you to put back. Pry tool to open it up. I think I got all the screws. There's 2 sheets of plastic with some embedded lines here. The bottom line and the top line is separated by a very minute distance. If you have something that goes and presses it, it'll connect those two together. The circuit board here scans every single switch to see which one is pressed. There's a Geiger logo here. These 10 contacts are for the button array. You touch these 10 contacts here. You have the 5 buttons and 4 LEDs. Player indicator LED. These are RGB LEDs for each row, and the other player indicator LED. So no microchip on this side. So let's flip it back over to the other. You have the power supply. You have the power supply here. Here's a microchip responsible for kicking my butt. JL will forever haunt my dreams. These smaller dots are just for testing the PCB. Bigger dots are likely for programming this microchip. The logo shows that it's from a chip manufacturer in China called Zhuhai J. Li, and they supply a lot of microchips for different consumer products. There's no direct correspondence to a particular chip on that website. So it could be a plain vanilla microchip, a multi-purpose one that they implemented this AI in, which is likely the case. And then when you buy it, you can order them to not etch on the part number on it because you don't want your competitors to know. It's just fun to see how tiny that little thing is. If you guys are interested in getting one of these, challenge your kids. Check out my Amazon affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.